So today we're going to go over a lot of different things, so let's just jump right into it. First, in terms of the financial budget and spend for this month was kind of a little bit elevated, I'm just gonna say. So for gas this month, we spent about $113. For groceries, we spent just under $540, which we were expecting to be a lot more this month because we were shopping all the time for groceries. I think it was mostly just because we were preparing for Ramadan and things like that. Turns out we actually spent a little bit less this month than last month in terms of groceries. And for this month, we spent a lot of money getting a lot of essentials to last us for many, many months. A lot of staples like flour, rice, beans and lentils and things like that. And we did buy a lot of meat also because it is Ramadan and we wanted to be able to have meat during the month. In terms of dining out, we spent exactly $100, which is interesting because it was mostly just a bunch of late night meals, quick meals really, and me going to Tim Hortons a lot. In terms of home, this includes a bunch of random items and also clothing items. If you have seen my low spend plan, I plan to spend less on clothing. So this wasn't clothing for myself, it was for my husband. Recreational activities, I had to get my nails removed in preparation for Ramadan basically, and that was about $565. And then for miscellaneous, this is a big category, $1,000, and most of that is just for licensing fees. This is like a yearly thing, so this was not out of the blue. I knew this was gonna happen, so I was prepared for it. We spent a total of $3,390.39, which is a lot for us, but again, a huge portion of that was the licensing fee. I just want to say that I did not include, and I pretty much never include sadaqah, charity, zakat, or anything like that in my budget because I don't want to share that information with you guys. So I just wanted to let you guys know that yes, this is what I spent for this month, but there are certain things that I don't include in my budget when I'm sharing it with you guys because I just don't think it's necessary to share that information. In terms of what I'm anticipating to spend for April, April is a busy month. There are a lot of birthdays, there is going to be Eid this month, and a lot of other activities that are happening. I'll probably end up spending a lot this month as well. There is one purchase that I do want to make for myself, which is a good quality working bag that is like what I'm looking for. The problem I have is that I want a bag that is very like beautiful, obviously very functional. I want it to be really great for work, and then also something that can have like a big laptop in it if I want to carry that around with me, but also something I can use like casually, which I don't know how that is supposed to come together. It's possible, but found a few bags I like, but I don't know if I just like it because it's a nice brand or if I actually like the product. So I'm trying to like feel that out basically, but maybe April will be the month that I get it. I don't know, we'll see. In terms of like what the future of my budget recaps will be, I'm going to continue to do these, but I'm not going to go in as much detail with my budget anymore, but we will continue to go over like the things that I'm buying or anticipating buying and what I bought in the previous month because I just think that's really fun and I love watching videos like these. But moving on, we're going to go straight into the goals and my plans for this year and my progress on my resolutions so far. So the first thing is being creative and trying to explore my creativity. I feel like I've been doing a really good job. I'm really proud of myself, and it's really nice to get that external validation while you're at it. I've been making YouTube videos consistently with a short break of about 12 days, mostly because I was just preparing for Ramadan, but I find myself learning different things. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the process overall. I have over 150 subscribers on YouTube, which is really exciting for me. I just want to say thank you for anyone that's been watching and liking and commenting. It really helps me out and it really encourages me on continuing my like creativity journey. Second thing that I've been trying to focus on is salah and getting better at salah and more consistent with salah, and alhamdulillah, I think I am doing really well and getting to where I want to be, and I sometimes feel like I am there, but obviously there's always room for improvement. Overall, very happy with this, but we'll get into that a little bit more in a bit when we go over like Ramadan goals and resolutions later in the video. In terms of organizing my digital life, it has been a struggle, okay? I feel like I have no space. My phone is like totally full and I feel like I can't delete certain things, and then I can't make certain types of content that I want to make, and it's so frustrating to be honest. So now in terms of exercise, I have actually done, alhamdulillah, so good. Okay, so I have to say that I've been trying to track, like actually tick off, like I did this, and it's been helping so much because I see that yes, I did actually do a lot of exercise or salah or whatever. And so far it looks like I did, let me check actually. I walked 8 different times during the month, like 8 different days, and for heavy like weightlifting, which is like 10 pounds, by the way. It's not actually heavy lifting, it's like lifting for me that's heavy. I did that about 4 times in the month, and I did that over the course of about 10 days. So especially during Ramadan, I kind of fell off of it because I've been very exhausted. Again, we'll get into that in a bit. That's pretty good overall for myself, at least. I'm very proud of that. Next goal I had was to focus more on food and making recipes and stuff like that. I did make a couple. I did like a tuna sandwich from scratch basically, which was interesting. I made a very, very healthy brownie recipe. I tried to make like mac and cheese, and then I did another like cheesy pasta situation that turned out really good too. So I've done a couple recipes. I've probably done more, but I can't recall all of them. But yes, I've been keeping up with that. Very exciting. Now, in terms of reading, as you know, if you've seen my other videos, I've been struggling with getting myself back into reading. So I decided to focus more on nonfiction because I felt like I'll ease more into it. And it turns out that is true. I've also been reading Women Code, which is the book that I mentioned, I think, in my previous video that I really wanted to read. I've been reading just a little bit every single day, but I'm so happy that I've been actually doing it. And according to my records, I read on 6 different days. And the last goal that I had was to focus on a project plan. I don't have any empties for that, but I'm trying to continue to use up what I have. I'm so tempted to get more things, but we're trying to go for at least 6 months and then let's see, but I'm sure I'll run out of really essential products before then, and we'll see at that time. So the last thing is Ramadan, and I thought we'd take a minute to reflect on the about 1 week that we're into Ramadan, because why not? So far, I feel like I had very, very high expectations for myself and kind of unrealistic expectations. My goals kind of relied on me being able to be extremely good with my time, to the point where I have exactly the right amount of sleep, wake up exactly on time, go to bed exactly on time, and don't let a second of my day go to waste. And I realized pretty quickly that I was setting myself up for failure, and it was really frustrating because I was trying to keep up with my goals, but it's a lot of work. It's been challenging, I will admit. However, we're just about a week into it, so I do think that I can do better. Okay, so that was pretty much everything in March. Honestly, I feel like March was a very, very long month. I know a lot of people say that the month flew by, but for me, I felt like it took forever for March to end, and I'm really looking forward to April. It's going to be really exciting. It's Ramadan, Eid, lots of birthdays and lots of partying and all of that stuff. So I'm really excited, and I'm hoping, inshallah, that I will be able to slowly work on my other goals. If you liked the video, thank you so much for watching, especially if you got to the end of it. If you haven't seen already, I have a lot of different videos on my channel, including budgeting, finance videos, as well as videos surrounding Ramadan. So definitely check them out if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.